live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be playing some more Dreams for PlayStation 4. Dreams is a tool for the PlayStation 4 system that allows you to create your own games, animations, character models, etc. If you can dream it, you can make it in Dreams. I hope you guys are excited. Today I'm going to be focusing on trying to create some point-and-click adventure stuff, but I'm also going to try and play Kratos' game. So Kratos remixed one of my rhythm games, and he's been really hyped for me to play his game. So the very first thing I'm going to do is play Kratos' new rhythm game. He's calling it Rhythmic Colors. It currently has 2 likes. What I'm going to do real quick before I play Kratos' game, I'm going to go to the stream, I'm going to monetize it, that way we can get the muns, and I'm also going to post that I am doing the stream into the Facebook message. Yo, Nerd Tanker, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Today, we're playing Dreams. I'm going to focus on creating some point-and-click adventure-based content, but first I'm going to play Kratos' rhythm game that he created. I know he's been really hyped about that. I'm also going to message Kratos, let him know, hey, you know, I'm doing the rhythm game thing. Because I know he's been like super hype on it. So I want to make sure that he knows that I'm doing it. And then I'm doing it first, so that he doesn't like tune in later and be like, so have you done it yet? So let's see. Also, I still need to get the live chat up on my laptop because it doesn't always connect right. Like right now, I can see what you guys are saying on the PS4, but I may not be able to later if I don't take these preemptive measures. And this stream might go for like an hour and a half, or like maybe an hour 45 or something. Nerd Tanker said, just thought I'd jump in the chat and say hi. It's always good to see you, Nerd Tanker. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, how you been? So let's see. Send this over to Kratos. Well, really, I should send it to the group chat. Not just to Kratos directly. That way everybody knows. Let's see. I also missed a message from my girlfriend, so I might check that real quick. Let's see. So she cooked something for dinner, apparently, at her place, but it's in like a crock pot, so I can't see what it is. But anyways, I now have the live chat up on my laptop, and I'm about to play Kratos' game. At the same time, I also want to like make sure that Kratos sees it. Let's see. So I'm hitting him up on his personal thing as well. I might start by showing you guys some of the stuff that I've made. That way, Kratos doesn't miss me looking at his game. But I will check out his game. I'll just wait a little bit. So here's some stuff that I've been working on recently. So I've created the string and digit code entry system. Essentially the way it works is that you grab the keys with your imp to type up to, by the way, your imp is your little cursor guy. You grab the keys with your imp to type up to 5 characters or numbers. You can hit the redo button to start over. And if you type in the right code, you will receive a success message, and a doorway will open that'll take you to like the next level. And you can edit the solution microchip to change what the code is for you to get the success message. But the default code is cyber. So this is something that I've made for anyone to be able to use in any of their games, and it's a keyboard that works through your imp. And you can type letters and numbers up to 5 characters long, and you can do codes. So you can make a game that has like hints or clues, or you have to answer questions, and you can have players actually type in their answers. Kratos said, I love that. I'm glad that you vibe. Right now, the code is cyber. So if you type in cyber, you get the success message, and it opens the doorway. I think Kaylee's going to also really like that, because Kaylee does the escape rooms, and right now she's kind of limited to numbers, because she's been using like these kinds of programmable keypads that are number-based, but this allows you to do letter-based and number-based codes. So I'm really hyped about that. I think that's going to be really cool. I've actually incorporated this into a game for work, that string and digit entry system. Also, welcome to the stream, Kratos. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics like talking about on the stream? Kratos said, dreams hype. So this is a Caesar cipher example using the same keyboard setup that I showed you before. When you darken a scene with like a dark skybox, you can't see the buttons. So it actually makes the keyboard look really nice. Now this is made using a version of the keyboard that didn't have the numbers. I actually just added the numbers a moment ago. But for this one, you have to type in the code BXADQ in plain text. So you can see like a plain text alphabet at the top, which is just the normal alphabet A to Z, and then a ciphertext alphabet at the bottom, where all the letters are slightly shifted. So the code's just cyber, but I know that because I made it. I imagine if you didn't know what you were doing at first, you'd have to figure out, okay, so how do I translate them, and is it like one-to-one and stuff like that? But I think it's pretty cool. But I just wanted to show you guys like an example of how you can use this in order to make like a cool game. Because that's like a game all by itself, like having people solve ciphers and stuff like that. But I want to use all this stuff in a point-and-click adventure, and I've made a whole bunch of point-and-click stuff to make it easier for people to make point-and-click adventures. Without further ado, Kratos is here, so it's now time for us to actually play Kratos' rhythm game. Kratos said, I can't wait to use that. I'm glad that you're hyped, my guy. Press the corresponding button when the colored circle reaches the smaller one. Your timing determines how many points you get when you press it. Get as many points as possible in the time limit, and don't let the music stop. Excuse me, sorry about the burp. Okay, let's hit it up. Wait, what do all the colors... Oh wait, this is picking your difficulty level. Oh, you have a little cursor. So, because you're playing a first-person character in a dark room. I was about to ask you, Kratos, how'd you make the imp look like a cursor? It's just like the first-person cursor. Ryan said, hello. Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do any question for your boy and do any discussion topics like talk about on the stream? I'm going to go with easy mode, Kratos, because I haven't done this yet. Very forgiving timings. Hit the wrong button causes no penalty. Oh, do you walk into them? The cursor made me think you, like, shoot. Wait. I don't know what button you're supposed to hit. Okay, circle, X, square, circle, triangle. Oh, they're color-coded. I didn't quite get them right. Ryan said, your dick is exposed. Let's see. Ryan said, we can all see it. Well, Ryan said that after he said hello. At least you started with hello. Let's see. Oh, you're talking about, like, the blanket or whatever? It's just chilling on my body. Let's see. So where we go? So you got easy mode, medium, and hard mode. So I just tried easy mode. I didn't do very well at easy mode. That was practice. So we're going to go into medium. Okay, so didn't do well on that. Didn't do well on that. Okay, I got that one. Didn't get that one. There we go. I keep hitting it early. Okay. So that was medium. Now let's try hard mode. I feel like I get better at it closer to the end. I like the speed of this mode. If anything, I feel like it moving faster makes it a little bit easier to hit it. Because it's less like waiting. Like the anticipation, I think, can throw you off. So it actually going faster, I think, makes it easier to play. Because I feel like I messed up way more on the easy and medium settings compared to this one. Goodness. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's probably the best score I've gotten on all of them. Let's see. Kratos said, it does track your score on each difficulty on the scoreboards. Oh, that's cool. So that means I should now have 3 different scores. I wonder how I compare to other people who have played the game so far. I'm going to hit the thumbs up, and I'm going to check the scoreboards and see how I did. So Kratos got 74 on hard. Medium has a lot more like people who have participated. Kratos got 58 on medium. Doesn't that show you that medium's harder than hard, though? It seems like it's harder when it's slower, if anything. Let's see. Well, where's crazy? I mean, I just said where's crazy. I was going to say, where's Kratos on easy? Kratos, see how low your score is on easy? I'm telling you that you got the difficulties backwards. I think the faster it is, the easier it is to play. And that's why on hard mode, you have such a high score. But on easy mode, you're like number 3 on the scores. Because it's actually just the harder one. So I would probably change it around. The Joker said, you love Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, we used to do Yu-Gi-Oh on the channel like all the time. Now that I'm using OBS to stream, I think I might start doing more Yu-Gi-Oh content again. But OBS actually just failed on a stream recently, on a Wonder Woman stream that we did right before this. So I might start doing more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff again. We'll see. It really depends. Kratos said, nah, the time is increased by each one. That's why the scores are different. Kratos said easy is 45 seconds, medium is 1 minute, and hard is 1 minute 15 seconds. Interesting. I mean, that could also show like the discrepancy. Why? Why is it that they're like different durations? I think that's unexpected. Not bad, just surprising. Let's see. I want to edit one of these on-grab functions that I've created, because I've been creating more tools for people to be able to create point-and-click adventures. I mean, if Kaylee's here, I'd be down to actually do like a point-and-click adventure challenge, because I want to see how you guys use these tools, and if I've documented how they work correctly and stuff like that. I need to remix on-grab function destroy. Kratos said, so it balances out how much of the song you hear. So if you pick an easier difficulty, you're not going to hear as much of the song. Would be the idea. I don't think I need to update it. It was like, do you want to update it based on another thing? I'm like, probably not. Then Kratos said no. What? So it's not what I was thinking. So does easy like only play one part of the song, and then medium play the next part of the song, and then hard play the last part of the song? Is it that at lower difficulties You just hear less of the song. The Joker said, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm glad that you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Kratos said, no. What is it, Kratos? Let me know. See, score modifier. So it's just going to add 1 to score. So this hopefully will make it where if you attach the gadget to a grabbable object, the object will disappear and the player's score will increase. So that's what we're about to test. So Beth said at Kratos, have you done your backstory for the second D&D campaign? She said, Teresa is waiting on those. Yo, Beth, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Kratos said, since the harder the difficulty, the easier it is to stop the music. I increased the time of the harder difficulties to account for how many. I think it's actually easier to keep the music going on the harder difficulties because the faster timing is easier to hit. You have less anticipation. Let's see, Kratos said, I adjusted to make sure everyone hears as much music as possible. I don't know. I think we're still in agreement on how that works. Kratos said, yes, I sent it to her a while ago. Then Beth said, okay. Then the Joker said, yes, Heart of Cards. Interesting. Then Beth said, yay, we may actually get to play tomorrow. Why is the imp up here? Also, real quick, I need to actually not test this the way that I was going to test it originally. I'd rather test this in like test mode. Kratos said, Nick, I think that's just because you're naturally got better the more you play. I don't think that's true. Like I see where you could see that, but I don't know. I'm very skeptical of that. Kratos said, if you try it easy now, you probably won't miss any of them. We'll see, Kratos. I can check on that. Oh, also, does anyone know if K-Leg is available for a challenge? Okay, yeah, this works. This works exactly the way that I wanted it to. So now I've created some logic that increases your score whenever you grab an object using the imp. And the object that you grab disappears. Let's see. So Godzilla said, Nick, I have an idea. He said, Cactus Horror Game in Hell. We did talk about that at one point, the Cactus Horror Game in Hell. I'd be down with that. I want to do point-and-click adventure stuff tonight. Kratos, how would you feel about a Cactus Horror Game in Hell point-and-click adventure? Let's see. Beth said at Godzilla, didn't we talk about that Friday? And then Godzilla said, we did. Yes, I believe we are all remembering the same thing. Godzilla said, but just reminding, is K-Leg here in order for us to do a challenge? Because I am interested in doing a challenge today. Godzilla said, also, we are no longer the Nickabenson Nation. He said, we are the dead kids. That's like Godzilla's new meme. It used to be back with the suburbs, and then it became George the Hungry, and now it's the dead kids. It is evolving. Kratos said, I'm not sure how I feel about that. How you feel about the dead kids thing, or how you feel about Cactus Horror Game point and click adventure challenge. No, sorry, Cactus Horror Game in Hell, point and click adventure challenge. And he said the challenge idea. What are you more in the mood for? Like, what kind of challenge would you vibe with more? Let's see, attach this gadget to a grabbable object. Then Joker said, ha 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 ha. Though he probably did it more like the Joker. But I don't think I know how to do a Joker laugh. I'm not even sure if I know how to do like a Joker voice. Let's see, attach this gadget to a grabbable object. When said object is grabbed, the object will destroy itself. Kratos said, if I'm trying an entire new game genre, I'd rather the setting to be much more free. Interesting. Like, would you feel more comfortable if the challenge was just to do a point-and-click adventure, and we didn't have to do it in, like, Cactus Hell as a horror game? Because I can see how that would be, like, a lot to take in all at once. When said object... And then Kratos said yes. Okay. I understand where you're coming from, my guy. The object will destroy itself. Kratos said, like our escape room thing. True. I understand where you're coming from. Will destroy. Excuse me. I felt the burp coming and then I didn't burp. Excuse me. Kratos said, unless maybe if we had an hour rather than 30 minutes. I prefer the 30-minute challenges, personally, over the hour. Oh, has anyone heard from K-Leg? From K-Lele? Let's see. An increase... I guess I'll put score in quotes. An increased score. By 1. Then I'll say edit the function microchip inside the gadget to edit the score variable. So I've been trying to get this going. Does anyone know how to make player character puppets follow imps? Because I think that would be cool. Attach this gadget to a grabbable object. When said object is grabbed, the object will destroy itself and increase score by 1. Edit the function microchip inside the gadget to edit the score variable. Yeah, that's a good ass description. And then I'm gonna tag this. I really just need to add like a tag that says like score. LMNOP. There we go, score. And then we're good. And then I need to add that to point and click adventure essentials. And I'll add it specifically to the on grab functions. There we go. All this should make it a lot easier. Save release. Kratos said, try looking at the tweak menu for a follower gadget. That sounds like solid advice. So let's experiment a little bit. Going to... Followers are followers not inputs? I guess they wouldn't be. They'd be like a mover. I don't know why I thought they'd be inputs. Let's see. Joker said, like you game. I'm glad you're liking the game. Let's see. Kratos said, movers. Beth said, everyone on here just lost the game. Let's see. So you got follow mode, speed, strength, overall damping, tag name, strength and damping, affected objects, target position, found target. I don't see where you can set it to like follow an imp, because you can't put a tag on an imp. So I don't know. You could put a tag on an object, and then you could make that object be something that the player character follows. So we can kind of do something. So the way that it would work, you'd have an object. I don't know why I clicked that. Let's make like a sphere, I guess. And let's take this sphere, and we're going to make some logic that we're going to use for the sphere. I guess I would call this like lure, because it's kind of like a fishing lure, just for like a puppet. Or you could call it, no, I wouldn't call it player necessarily, but a lure. A lure sounds accurate. So we're gonna go over here, go to tags, tag it as a lure. Okay. And then we need to edit this object to be grabbable. I honestly don't want to call it a lure. I've thought of like something that I think would be more interesting. So instead of a lure, I think enemies attack things with a player tag. I might be wrong, but I got an idea. So I'm going to give this a player tag. I actually want to drop one of the default media molecule enemies in here and see if it tries to attack it. If not, I can just figure out what enemies actually do try to attack. So now we got Chasey in here. I'm going to put Chasey over here. Play mode. Oh, I know what happened. I set it to grabbable, but I didn't set it to movable. Let's see, guys. Let's say you thought. He said George the Hungry is still a valid meme. It does not chase just things tagged as player. What does Chasey chase? Let's find out. Oh wait, that's not necessarily what I want to do. Chasey logic. Activation radius. Some other bullshit. Alert radius. Yeah, but what are you sensing though? So here's his follower. It follows possessed puppet. So I would need to name it not player, but possessed puppet. So we can do that. Cool. Close that. I see it following, but it's not aggro. How do I get it aggroed? Let's see. Joker said, I love Dark Magician Girl. I'm glad that you're a fan of Dark Magician Girl. Whenever I say Joker after you mention that you're into Yu-Gi-Oh, it makes me think about something, but I don't know what it is I'm thinking about. I feel like there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that has Joker in it that's like relevant to Arc V or something like that, but I can't remember what it's called. It follows things with the tag possessed puppet. Let's see. I don't get it. The rotator's going off. Let's see. Kratos said, Performapal Skullcrabat Joker. Okay. Is that like the guy who's upside down with like his hand on a ball or something like that? Yu-Gi-Oh card? So it specifically is looking for a possessed controller sensor. Shit. So it wouldn't chase after like a player character that didn't have anything built into it anyways. Never mind, I guess, what I was going to do with that. I can still make this lure thing work if I just change it back to being a normal lure, though. Let's see. Volt said, yo, what's good? Yo, Volt, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Godzilla said, hello, fellow dead kid. And then Volt said, hi, fellow dead kid. Let's see. The lure concept doesn't really seem that special. Unless I, like, make a character puppet and I, like, pair them together as something that you can get. So let's see. Oh, no, not the old one. We need the new hotness. I don't know why, but the platformer puppet is my favorite of the puppets. He's just good. Let's see, Volt said, Dead Kid Gang going strong. Dead Kid Gang. When am I gonna make that t-shirt? Let's see. Follow behavior. Oh, wait a minute. I shouldn't call it lure, I'll just call it follow me. I feel stupid. Follow me is like a default ass thing. Let's see, Godzilla said, Dead King Gang, worshipper of George the Hungry. And then he said, am I right, fellow dead kids? Let's see, follow space me. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about making games where you have to lure the character around using your imp. So you gotta like drag like an object. Though I want the object to weigh less. This ball is fat. It's hampering my abilities. Let's see. So how do I affect its density? Hollow ball. Okay. Oh shit, yeah, it's effortless now. It feels really interesting. You like... Interesting. You can push forward on the stick and you'll just keep going forward. Like, you don't have to hold forward on the stick anymore. Godzilla said, Dead King Gang, not Dead King, Dead Kid Gang, aka Nickabenson fans, aka George Cole. I don't know. I feel like this lure concept seems interesting, but I at the same time I don't really like it. I don't like it as much as I imagined I might like it. Let's see. Joker said, I like Nara Dreamland, Nara Japan. I don't know what that is, but I'm glad you like it. Yeah, the lair thing isn't that interesting. It's weird that shaking it behind him like that makes him run forward. Am I just pushing him? Oh shit, well I definitely pushed him that time. Wah, 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 wah. I do think it's a different control style though. Kratos said, imagine that lure idea in a maze where walls damage him. I see where you're coming from, where you gotta be like careful with it. Having him navigate obstacles. Volt said, yo, Dead Kid Gang, give me anime suggestions to watch while I work on Jerry. Anime suggestions? What genres are you looking into? Godzilla said, watch Cory in the House or Shrek. Godzilla's hitting up with these classic anime. Yo, the ball flew so far away. Oh, that would be another issue if someone like yeeted the ball off. It's not like the ball has like a respawn or whatever. I don't know. I think the lair concept was interesting, but not interesting enough for me to continue to pursue the lure. Enemies that die after you click them so many times. But I want like the basic like media molecule enemies, but they have versions of those that are like stripped. Are they in this? Yeah, they're called blank enemies. So yeah, it has like all the logic, but it's made for you to like dress it up and to customize it. Let's see, Volt said, I like most anime. He said, right now I've been on a romance binge, but I need some action anime. Try something like Baka and Test, just like a nice blend of both. Kratos said, I'm not too sure how I feel about point and click games now either. You don't know how you feel about the whole genre, my guy? I was like, I don't think the lure's that good. He's like, the whole genre, bad, boo. I feel like there's so much that we can do with point and click games, like legitimately. I feel like we could very easily do like a cool save the princess kind of game. Godzilla said, oh, then watch Shrek. You probably want to skip episode 3. He said, just do 1, 2, then skip 3 and 4. Kratos said, any romance anime suggestions? Baka and Test. There's also, there's another one that I had off the top of my head. When supernatural battles become commonplace. It sounds like it's going to be action-y, but it's actually more of a romance thing. But I remember watching that one, and it wasn't bad. Oh, wait. I'm remembering stuff now. I'm getting my memories back. Okay, so here's what I need. So, jump out. Nope, you're fucking up, Jet. Okay. So you know how in point and click essentials we have the on grab destroy or whatever? Oops. I need to edit this enemy's logic. When you're like, wait a minute, can you even grab an enemy? That hoe is quite ungrabbable. And he's said to be movable, so my brain's like, there might be some complications to this. Let's see. Volt said point and click games are boring sometimes. He said if it's like a Date Alive, I can do without the ecchi. So, I don't I don't think those two anime I suggested were too edgy built. Like, I don't think they're like super big ecchi things. Godzilla said, Dead Kid Gang, how are y'all? He said, I have a cool idea for a game. I imagine you're going to talk about Cactus Hell horror game. Bolt said, Dead Kid Gang member number 10,000 is doing good. Is it 10,000? Is it 1 million? Godzilla said, but it's like a puzzle. Interesting. Godzilla said you need to use your abilities to get to the end of the level. Kratos made like a game like that. That was like what one of his first games was. It was like a spell casting puzzle thing, where you had to use your abilities to get to the end of the level. I have ideas for stuff, but right now I'm trying to figure out what would be a cool thing for me to build. Kratos said, I don't have any ideas for a point and click game. He said, I've never really played one. That's what's going to make it even more unique and interesting, Kratos. Kaylee said, hey, how's everyone doing? Fantastic as always. Thank you for asking, Kaylee. How are you doing today? I was thinking about doing a challenge where we make like a point and click adventure game kind of thing, like in 30 minutes. And Kratos is like, I don't know how I'm feeling about point and click adventure. And I'm like, I'm telling you that. I've made a bunch of like logic and stuff to make it easy for us to make point and click adventure games. I have a whole collection that's called like point and click essentials, and each of the logic gadgets have like descriptions that you can read on their cover pages that tell you how to use them and stuff. I'm just trying to see like with what I've made so far, what kind of cool stuff can we do. Also, Kaylee, you're gonna love this thing that I made. Godzilla said you can change the ball to different things. He said like a jump pad or fire or something. Oh, you mean like the lure thing that I was talking about before? I don't think I'm going to really be too hype on the lure, Godzilla. I realize I don't really like the lure idea as much as I thought. Kratos said, but I don't entirely know what point and click means. I can help you out, Kratos, with the, like, you don't really understand what point and click means. So K-Leg, this is the thing that I think that you'll like, and it'll be a good way for me to demonstrate what point and click means. Volt said, I'm in the middle of writing down different ideas for the cosmic horror game I want to make while I take a break from Jerry. Oh, cool. I'd love to hear more about that. Godzilla said, you need to go to the end of the level. Kaylee said, I'd be down to try. And then Godzilla said, yeah, the lair thing. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the lair thing. Godzilla said, I think you can use it for some good puzzle games. I think it has potential, but after experimenting with it, I'm like, it'd be a lot more than just putting a tag on a ball. Like, it needs to respawn and stuff. Kratos said, definitely help with that, and I'd be happy to try it. So, Kaylee, I think you're really going to dig this. Godzilla said, cosmic horror, woohoo! So, I made this keyboard that allows you to type in letters and numbers, and you can use it for codes, similar to how you had your code in the escape room, except for the escape room, you were limited to numbers. Now you have numbers and letters, but you can only go up to 5 characters. Once someone types in the proper code, for this, the code is cyber. You get a success message, and then it takes you to the next level. So with this, you could have like a level before this, where maybe you're like exploring like a little town or something, and then once you're going through the town, they could have like clues, or someone could ask you a question that you gotta answer. You have a bunch of different stuff that could prompt you to then have to put in a code. You could be a spy trying to break into a building. You could have to try and like offer an item to a guard. You gotta type in the item's name. You know, any kind of thing that you want. And it's up to the player to figure out what they need to type in. Then go to this like keypad page, type the thingy in, and then bada bing, bada boom. You know, you got yourself like a game. But also, Kratos, you were trying to figure out what point and click is. All a point and click adventure game is, Kratos, is that you use the imp to interact with the world by hovering over stuff to learn more about it, and grabbing stuff to interact with it. So I can like grab these different like buttons, and when I grab them, stuff happens. And I've already made a logic thing for the hovering. it like summons like little tool tips that you can read, like little notes when you hover over stuff. And I've made a bunch of different grab functions for doing tons of stuff. I can show you guys. Let's see. Volt said, I'm going to add in a few Heart of Hero stuff into the game. That sounds really hype, Volt. Hit me up on that. I definitely want to learn about that. Kaylee said, hey, that's awesome. I agree, Kaylee. I think it's really cool that Volt's adding some Heart of Hero stuff to his game. That sounds cool AF. Oh, but Kratos, you're trying to, like, learn more about, like, point-and-click adventure stuff. I think looking at the collection might help you. In the collection, I have that, like, keypad system. I have essential functions, so, like, on hover and on grab. And then I have a bunch of pre-made on grab functions. Like, for this one, when you grab an object that has this gadget attached to it, it activates a dialogue text displayer, and then you can like jump through the different like dialogue text options. And then this one, when you grab it, it activates a doorway that takes you to the next level. This one, when you grab it, it like destroys whatever you grabbed. This one, when you grab it, it like increases your score variable up by 1, and you can modify that to make it increase it by however amount. Kaylee said, how long will you be streaming Dreams? She said, I'm currently still studying, but I could stop for a 30-minute challenge later if that's y'all's plan. So right now it's 8:43. I'll probably continue streaming until like... let's go until like 9:45 or something like that. I need to do a Fiverr gig tonight. But 9:45 I think will allow us to have like plenty of time for us to hang out and stuff. Maybe not do a challenge. It depends on how much time you guys have. I'd love to do a challenge, but I understand if we're like time tight. Kratos said, Castlevania be making me rip my hair out. And Kratos said, I'm down to try it. What's got you with Castlevania? What's got you? Kratos is like, Castlevania got me fucked up. Sam White said was popping. Yo, Sam White, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. Kaylee said, we could do it another day. True. I mean, tomorrow, Thursday, it's not like we have like a set thing for Thursdays that we do. We could do Dreams again on Thursday. And also, that could give me time to think of more things that Kratos might enjoy or be hyped for. Because I feel like there are plenty of like cool things you can do with point and click adventures, especially when it comes to like puzzles and stuff like that. I'm just trying to figure out what are like some cool proof of concepts. Kratos said, these fucking floating heads and giant plants. Sam White said, I'm doing alright. Just ripping up carpet in my dining room. By the way, what is Dreams? So Dreams is a game where you're able to create your own like 3D models, games, characters. It's like more of a tool. It's like a game engine that you can buy for your PS4 to make game stuff. Like this like string and digit code entry system, I made this. I made the display, I made the keyboard, I programmed the logic for it, I like set like the code that you type in. Like it lets you make whatever you want. Like the sky's the limit in Dreams. Make a whole bunch of shit. Let's see, Volt said the game that he's making follows a guy through the Heart of Heroes version of World War II. That's actually hella interesting. World War II, I think, was like during like the golden age of comics. It'd be really interesting to do like an homage to like the golden age of comics and write like some World War II era Heart of Heroes stories. That sounds really cool. He said a normal man who will have the ability to see the world for what it is what he's thinking. That kind of reminds me of like Marvel's and Kingdom Come, which are both like comic book stories about normal people in superhero universes, just kind of living their lives while crazy stuff's happening around them. Kratos said, I'm starting to get ideas for the point and click. Hey, I'm glad. Sam White said, yo, Godzilla, you on? He said, and this game looks too big brain for me. Sam White, you got this. This isn't too big brain. I believe in you, my guy. Let's see. So, I have the on grab function, score pickup. I have the destroy thing. I guess I would also like to make a version of the on grab destroy function that has a counter. Let's see. Sam White said, cool. I was going to say last night, if you play Smite, hit me up. I would be down for a round or two, but my Wi-Fi went out. I'm sorry to hear that your Wi-Fi went out. If I do hit up Smite, I'll definitely, like, let you guys know through that notification. Excuse me. Godzilla said, I have the game, but I don't really want to play it right now. Understandable, Godzilla. It be like that sometimes. Let's see. You could potentially have a counter, and with the counter on the click to destroy thing, only when the counter is full will it destroy whatever object it's connected to. So, let me set the counter to 3. And essentially what that will do is make it where you have to click whatever it's attached to 3 times in order to destroy it. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Godzilla said, oh, I already read that. So now if I click this 3 times, yeah, it goes away. And that can allow you to create really interesting games, potentially. Like, I'm thinking about the concept of doing a Zerg rush. Are you guys familiar with, like, what a Zerg rush is? Essentially, you have, like, a bunch of stuff that you're trying to protect. You have enemies that are, like, attacking these things that you're trying to protect. So in order to keep, like, this base or whatever alive, you have to, like, click on the enemies so that they die. But I'm trying to figure out how I would do that, because I was surprised to learn that the enemies aren't necessarily grabbable. I feel like I can fix that. I can, like, make them grabbable. Also, okay, time's already rewound. Yeah, I can save this and, like, edit it. Bolt said, now I think about it, Brain was probably created during that era by the Heart of Heroes version of Hitler. Oh, man. Brain, I have some interesting ideas about. Have you seen Ogad? Ogad's a character I made who I think would probably fight Brain, and it would be really interesting. But Ogad's also a bad guy. Let's see, Sam White said, oh, I'm not saying to play, like, right now. He said, but I'm just saying, like, if you ever are down. And then he said, I got a good back. You got a good, I'm glad to hear you got a good back. I think that's a Smite thing. It took me a minute. I was like, what do you mean you have a good back? Let's see. On grab function, destroy. I don't know how to phrase this. Sam White said, as in, I can carry Jet. I understand where you're coming from. Like I said, it took me a minute to figure it out. At first, I thought you were talking about your real back. But I did get it, though. Let's see. Destroy after multiple? Nah. I don't know how the fuck to say it. Ungrab function, destroy. Nah, maybe I just shouldn't save this one. Like, I think it's a cool idea, what I'm trying to do. And I made it, and it works. But it also is built on something that already is available, and if people wanted to do it with it, they could just do it. Kratos said one-on-one challenge. Okay. Do you want to do a one-on-one challenge for a choose-your-own-adventure style game? Not choose-your-own-adventure. Blah, 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 blah. Point-and-click adventure style game? Because I think that'd be cool, if that's what you want to do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It'd be a cool way to test the point-and-click stuff. I also still want to do it again with Kaylee at some point, though. Because I think this is, like, kind of up Kaylee's alley. I think it reminds me a lot of the escape room stuff that she did. Because that's very much so like a point-and-click adventure. Because you use the imp. Which, the imp is just this game's version of, like, a cursor. You just use it the same way you'd use, like, a mouse or something. You know what I mean? So I think Kaylee's practically already made, like, a point-and-click adventure kind of thing before. So I think she would, like, do really well in this. Bull said, dude would assimilate brain's non-organic components and leave brain as nothing but a pile of interconnected human brains. Yeah! You read Ogod's description in Heart of Heroes. Ogod's pretty dope. I think he has a really interesting power set. He's just straight up trying to conquer the world. And I feel like he would target any of the characters who had, like, a ton of tech. Like, Ogod would probably know that there's a bunch of technology in Mistech City and attack Mistech City. And, like, the more stuff that he assimilated, the more he could just be able to wreck. He's just, like, really uber powerful. Jahid1 said, have you seen the coffin dancing meme? I have indeed seen the coffin dancing meme. Blah, blah, blah. Godzilla said, oh God or Otop? Oh God, but with an A, not with a O. Oh God. Or Ogad. Ogad? Curtis said, point and click is good with me. He said, that way we have practice before facing Kaylee. Okay, ballin'. Do you want to start a point and click adventure challenge at 9? So in like 5 minutes, we start up a point and click adventure challenge? I think that would be coolio. Beth said, Jed and I legit talked about the coffin dance meme earlier. That's true. We did indeed talk about the coffin dance meme just earlier today. I have ideas. Jahid said, is it 9 a.m. for you? Nah, it's almost 9 p.m. for me. Kratos said, yeah, 9. Okay, ballin'. I'm trying to think of other stuff that would be cool. So I have like a click to score thing. I have a click to destroy thing. I have a tooltip thing. I think I may have an idea. Bolt said, so many Heart of Hero stories for me to read. He said, that's a lot of lore. It is a lot of lore. It's easier to start reading now, rather than to, like, fall even farther behind. Speaking of falling behind, Volt, I still need to read your new story. I still need to read Godzilla's new story. I still need to edit both of those. I was going to do it last night, but last night I watched the new Justice League movie, because Ryan said it was really good. I didn't really like it that much, but it does have some cool moments. Beth said, I have mixed feelings about the coffin dance meme, despite that I am considering learning it on the ocarina. Jahid said, have you seen the one toward Kim Jong-un? I have not. I don't watch coffin dance memes. I learned about them through a meme news channel called Samito Media, where he like goes over like the top memes of the week and he discusses them. Let's see, Beth said, what is everyone's opinion on the coffin dance meme? Everybody has fun in their own way and tells jokes that they like. It doesn't really matter that much. They don't mean to offend anybody, but I get why it's offensive to some people. Let's see. So let's see, Gazzola said soup. Kratos said, okay, gotta get ready. He said, I'll start at 9 and be back in 30 minutes. Okay, ball one. I didn't use the time I had to like set up assets or anything, but I think it'll be fine. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. Let's see, Volt said Kim Jong-un is a veggie. Like a vegetarian? I get what you actually mean, but I just wanted to say like a vegetarian. So in 2 minutes, we're going to start up a point-and-click adventure challenge. Volt said yes, a vegetarian. I actually have a little bit of time if I want to make something. I think there's something that would be really useful for Kratos and I if I made it like right now and put it in like the point and click adventure collection. Let's see. Bolt said he hates those wet markets where they sell animals to eat. Wet markets? What are wet markets? Wait, I don't need to make him grabbable. What was I gonna do? I think what I wanted to do with him is something where you have to go into puppet logic. I only have 1 minute left. Jade1 said you should react to your first videos sometime. Cat Icarus did that like recently. He like just did that, I think. Maybe not when it's like such a recent somebody else like did it thing. Face only, visible target. There's a way to make the imp... Wait, follow imp is an option? Negro! What? I was doing all that dumb shit with the lure? Hold on. Wait. What is he doing? He's just standing there looking stupid. He's following the imp, but he's not following the imp the way... Oh, it's 9. I gotta start. Okay. So, Volt said I've talked to him about it. To Kim Jong? Jahid said you should react to your first videos sometimes. And then he said at Volt, are you British? And then Volt said at Jahid1, nope. Okay, so I need to create a point and click adventure. So I'm thinking about making a point and click adventure where you have to like type in a code in order to beat the thing, but you gotta learn about the code by interacting with stuff in the environment and clicking things. Or maybe you have to like collect like as many coins as you can within like a time limit, but you collect the coins by clicking them, but some of the coins are hidden inside of like crates and shit. Let's see. So maybe I can try and do that one. So first things first. Or maybe inside of one of the crates is the thing you need in order to do like the code. I don't know. I have a good few ideas. So here's a good damn. It's a big crate. So here we have a big ass crate. And then, oh, I can cut off like all its collision stuff actually. So I can make it like grabbable. And then I can say that it like doesn't collide with anything. There we go. And then I could take a coin. Let's see. A gold fortune coin. Sounds good to me. That's also big as fuck. Volt said, everybody, when I say dead, you say kids. Then Volt said dead. Okay, let's see. Who's gonna hit him up with that, kids? Alright, cool. So now we have a clickable coin collectible, and then I'm going to take point and click adventure essentials. Where's on grab destroy? So hold on, click this. Oh, this is so weird. It's like I kind of want to group the coin and the crate together, but I'm curious if that will cause them to not behave necessarily the way that I want. Right now I'm testing like a proof of concept thing. Let's see. Gazul said kids, Jahid said knock knock, and then Volt said dead. Who's there, Jahid? Hit me up with that knock knock joke. Test, play. So I destroyed the box. Oh shit, I didn't make the coin grabbable. Wonk wonk. Wonk 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 wonk. Wonk wonk. So add the coin, make the coin grabbable. Now let's go into test mode again. Hit play. Let's see. Volt said dead, Gazol said kids. Then Volt said bruh, gods. Okay. Hey, cool. So that works the way that it should. I kind of want to like save these as things because they're just useful in general. Plus, that'll allow Kratos to use them. I guess it'll allow Kratos to use them specifically if he gets them. Also, what the fuck would these be? These would be like interactables, like they'd be like gameplay things. So grab to destroy. Crate. Bum 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 bum. Well, Kratos won't be able to use them like right now, but he'll definitely be able to use them later. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I just save the fucking... Save this. Save what I have right now. Did I just save the coin as the crate? I might be too distracted by stuff. I just saved the coin as a crate. I'm feeling the dum-dums. They're like, if you destroy the coin, you will destroy your creation. They're like, they're inherently linked. Okay, so fuck it. I guess I'm gonna keep that stuff for now. But I need to go a little bit further, because it's been 6 minutes and I've created 2 things. It would be nice, I guess, if you had like a health stat of some kind, and you had bombs, and if you clicked bombs, they blew up. So you don't want to click on bombs. Hey. Oh, it's one of these things. I'm not a fan of this. So people will package their stuff with lights to give them specific like visual details. But it makes the object more expensive than you think it would be if you were to just like look at it normally. Okay, so here we have a bomb. It may actually be harder for me to make this grabbable than something like the crate. Like I need a bomb that's like less involved than that. Or maybe even just something that's better than a bomb. So here's a bomb that I think is like a lot simpler that we might be able to work with. Or maybe I'm stupid. So I want to make it where when you click on this bomb to destroy it, it will cause you to lose health from your health stat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Or maybe it just lowers your score. That's also bad, and it's probably easier for me to implement with what I've already created. So yeah, I'll just put the score pickup thing on it, and then I'll just make it subtract from your score instead of add to your score. So don't click the bombs, but do click the coins. And then I'll scatter like bombs and coins like around the map. And the idea is you're trying to get a good score by like, well, first I need to also make like a score displayer. Like that's something that I've kind of ignored. And I'm going to need like a text displayer to go with that. So let's see. Text displayer. Ooh, what if you need a key to escape? And when you click the key, that's like the doorway to get out. So it's like, find as much treasure as possible. Like before time runs out. Well, no, because if you're trying to... yeah, like I need something that like adds challenge to it. The bombs technically act as an obstacle, I would say. So here we have that number displayer, and we need a text displayer. And let's see, I'm trying to get all this stuff set up. So this is just going to say score. It's only been 10 minutes, so I have 20 minutes left. I think I'll be fine. Push it to the limit. Limit. Jahid said, Joe. Volt said, Dead Kid Gang has Jerry as their general. Volt said, General Jerry the mob boss. Let's see. I'm gonna go to text box properties. Set that to black. Go from 100 to 50%. Get rid of the border. We don't need that shit. Let's see. Move score to somewhere where it's not stupid. Excuse me. Let's see. Grab this number displayer. Move that up here. Again to somewhere to where it's not necessarily like stupid. And we're going to need to change it to white, 12% glow on a black text box with 50% opacity, with no border. Perfection. Okay, so that's where the score is going to go. So I think when you click on a bomb, it should play a sound effect that's like a little like explosion sound. Because, you know, you clicked on a bomb. I should probably like set it to be a sound effect that I'm searching for. Okay. That sounds good to me. I like that one. Plays once. Yeah, when you click on a bomb, volume 100%. Whoever programmed that bomb gets me. Nani? Nanu? Nana? So I didn't hear the explosion. Can I preview it? Oh, I didn't mean to mess that up. It's like it wasn't fast enough. It should play once, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I couldn't hear it. Godzilla said, Nick, that is the Minecraft explosion effect. Interesting. You caught that. You like heard it and were like, oh. Beth says, should the coffin dance theme be the theme of the Dead Kids? I see where you're coming from with that. I don't hear it. I don't hear it go off. Oh, it might get destroyed before it has the opportunity to play the sound effect. It's weird to not have the... Wait. I believe in miracles. Let's see. Still in here. I was like, I don't want to have to put timers in these bitches. But I think I'm going to have to put timers in. It's not like it'll take too long. But I've used up almost half my time. And I more or less have created assets for a game. Like, this could become a game, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to actually make it a game. Maybe give it like 0.1 second. And then it destroys itself. The timer... Oh, wait. I need to stop being dumb. Move these into here. Actually, I don't know why I moved that into there. Okay, let me hear it. What in tarnation's going on? Just put it like right here. Volt said, yes, Coffin Dance theme is now our theme song. I don't even know what that sounds like. Wait, why did it work that time? Why am I clicking it so many times? Is like the 0.1 second that I put in there really taking it that long for it to blow up? Yeah, for some reason I can click on the bomb a shit ton of times. If I get rid of those explosion sound effects and everything. Yo, what the fuck? Oh wait, did I destroy the destroyer? Because then I shouldn't be surprised. Yep, I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, just put the destroyer back in. I'm trying to do too much in like a 30-minute challenge. your score just goes down. No fancy sound effect. It'd be cool. This is like a proof of concept game. But anyways, let me start like hiding these coins around. So I'm gonna have like a coin there. I'm gonna have a coin here. I'm gonna have a coin here. Nawaf 9990 popped in. Yo, Nawaf, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Well said, Jet. By the way, I've been drawing designs for Mystech City. I just don't think any are futuristic enough yet. Yo, I'd be hyped to see like your design so far for Mystech City. That sounds really cool. Also, Mystech City does have like cloaks and stuff, like holograms that are supposed to keep you from seeing how futuristic it is. So maybe some of your current designs could be like what Mystech City looks like to people who can't see past those cloaks. And then your future designs could be like, okay, now this is like what Mystech City really looks like though. You could do something like that. I think that'd be cool. Let's see. I want to find some cool like pirate music. Nawaf said, "Dreams, nice engine." Ooh, I'm glad that you vibe, Nawaf. I need to make clones of the bomb. Okay. Put a bomb like here. I'm gonna put a bomb over here. I'm gonna put a bomb over here. There we go. Now the thing is, you still have to click on a bomb for it to actually hurt you. So it may not matter that we have all these bombs here. Bolt said, oh, okay, then I have one I like, so I'll use that and finalize it. Oh, sweet. That sounds ballin'. How am I doing on time? I have 10 minutes left. I want to create... Nah, because I keep wanting to do like a key for a doorway or whatever, but I don't really have a lot of time for that. Especially with how much time I used on like the crates and everything, and thinking about whether or not I'm gonna add like explosion sound effects. Let's see. So I'm gonna type in pirate, then I'm going to go to categories and tags, music, track. Sounded weird. Yeah, like Nawaf said, I hope you can sell your games in Dreams. You kinda can in a weird way. Like outside of Dreams, you can sell your thing. Because you can make games private and share them with people, and you could be like, I'll pay you money to share, like, if you'll share your game with me kind of thing. You can do stuff like that. You could have Patreon backers, and you could be like, yeah, I make private games that I like only give to my Patreon backers or whatever. Like I only share it with them. So there are plenty of ways for you to monetize Dreams without it having a monetization. What the fuck? I can't talk. I'm getting too tongue-tied. Without it having monetization built in. I kept wanting to say a monetization platform. For some reason, if I try to say platform after it, my brain gets like fucked. But if I just say monetization, I'm fine. Monetization platform. Yeah, it's not even hard to say monetization platform. just had me for a minute. Let's see, Volt said, then next would be Kratos' city or the ruins of Vailbo. And Godzilla said, cool. Let's see. The music could be a little more hype. This music's pretty hype. Loot. Okay. So that's beginning to feel more like something. I want to put like waves under this. That had a lot going on with it. I don't want that. What does that look like? I tried to make the waves bigger while I was in play mode because my brain forgot the game had started. So I'm making those waves really big. I'm going to set up a stationary cam. But the camera angle is gonna have to be just right to like really like catch what's going on. Let's see. Also, don't worry guys, I'm gonna check out the live chat again momentarily. Right now I'm just trying to get everything in order for this challenge. Oops, shit. That Kratos and I are doing. Camera needs to be closer. That are just bigger waves. What does that look like? The waves bigger. Move that shit over a little bit. Okay. I kinda like it. Oh, should I have 3 minutes? Fuck me. Can I get like a dock? There are like a whole bunch of different docks. I can't be like picky with it. couldn't really see what I was doing too well. Okay. Oh, those are the waves. Selected the wrong thing. Oops. Come on. Okay, so I deleted the block that all the crates were on before. Yeah, so it makes it where a couple of the coins that you could normally collect are out of reach. Wonk wonk. Wonk 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 wonk. Wonk. It has to do with how I situated the camera. So I'm curious if I can make the camera angle. Yeah, it's like I either move the camera angle or I move those two crates. Might be better to move the two crates. I still need to add a timed condition or whatever. Oh, thank you, game. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to do. Let's see. It is 9:30. I would say that I lost the challenge because I haven't even finished putting in like final base gameplay things. I have crates that are like halfway in the dock and shit. I think a lot of them are actually partially submerged into the dock. Let's see. But don't worry, guys. I will check the live chat momentarily. I just have one more thing that I want to set up. I've already pretty much lost this 30-minute challenge. So what I'm going to do is just add a couple more things to make it presentable. But I'm going to take that L in stride. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. Display as time. Yo, Kratos, I lost. I haven't added in like the thing that you need to actually like win the game. So that's what I'm currently doing now. Like I have something that's playable, but you can't actually like win it. So that's what I'm trying to fix. Let's see, so you have that as the time thing. Keep that open, I suppose, because we'll still need to place it somewhere. I'll put current time into number range. So that at the top, I'll set it to 30 seconds, which might actually be too long. I don't think this is 30 seconds of gameplay. Set it to like 20 seconds. This is a very short game. Oh, and then, duh, I forgot like the most important part. When the time finishes, it triggers the door. That was like the whole thing I just said was like, it's playable but you can't win it. And then I added the time, but I forgot part of the reason why I was adding the time. Okay. And it's just like a get the high score kind of game. I don't remember how posting score worked. Oh, you have to connect this thing to post score. And the doorway probably needs like a bit of a delay. So maybe like a quick little timer, like a 0.1 timer. Plugs into that. Timer finishes, plugs into that. Has Kratos made it back yet? He said, I'm sorry, I couldn't get anything done. I lost. So I've been, in the last 4 minutes, trying to give my thing like a win condition. Because beforehand, it didn't even have like a win con. But now it just times out. Let me read some of this live chat. Let's see, Godzilla said, cool. He said, yeah, Thelbo is like gone forever. Volt said, yeah, but there are probably still ruins where Therbold once stood. And then Godzilla said, yeah, probably. Volt said, I'm probably just going to do some art for all of the structures we have so far. That sounds pretty bold. I'm hyped for that. Ooh, the abandoned house would be cool. Because it's now like been featured in so many stories. Volt said, but Godzilla, should Thelbold have any buildings still intact? Or is it almost completely leveled? Godzilla said, I'm guessing that it's almost completely leveled, but there are some buildings left. He said, Kaiju wreaks so much havoc. Volt said, true, this should be pretty simple. He said, you should try to make a Candy Crush game in this. I thought about that not the other day, like earlier today. I was thinking about Bejeweled, actually. Kratos said, I'm sorry, I couldn't get anything done. No problem, Kratos. I'm down to check out, like, what you got, like, what you were able to get done. This is all I got. So it's like a game where you're trying to, like, collect these, like, gold coins by, like, breaking crates. And you're trying to get like a high score, but you don't want to click on the bombs, because if you click on the bombs, it lowers your score. Yeah, so that time I got like a score of 5 or whatever. And I wasn't able to get to all the crates. Also, I think my timer, it counted up instead of counting down or whatever. Kratos, you told me about how to do this before. The count up versus count down thing. I just don't remember what it is. I think you edit the timer itself. Yeah. So you have like 20 seconds to like click through and try and get all the coins. Yeah, I think I just did it. Let's see. Volt said Elon Musk really named his kid some crazy ass symbols. Did he really? Whatever the fuck that means. Kratos said it's on the timer. Oh, falling. Thank you, Kratos. Let's see, guys. Will said, Nick, you said something about how the sleepwalkers don't really go to God's tiers. He said, what if the reason for that was that they already went and they failed? I could see that. I could see they like tried to like rush the origin of the kaijus and they just got mollywopped. And that's why they try to fight monsters that are going to become strong enough to be kaijus rather than fighting kaijus directly. Beth said, this would make a cool fighting game arena, by the way. I'm glad that you fuck with it, Beth. I do like to make fighting game arenas based off of my games. So I do think that is a cool idea. Let's see, I'm going to release this as public. I'm going to call it Pirate Treasure Race Against Time. But I'm down to check out what you've been working on, Kratos. Because I already lost. I had to do like last minute edit stuff after 9:30. So I already ate the day. But I still want to see what you did during the time. Let's see, Gazol said, I had an idea for a story like that. Then you should do it. They're like, you also need to release those things as public. Let's see, Kratos said, literally all I have done is character movement. Interesting. Did you do like a click to move kind of thing? Godzilla said, a soldier that was taken from birth by the Sleepwalkers, who was writing something during the fight against the kaiju. So, he was indoctrinated from birth into the Sleepwalkers. That seems kind of interesting. Wait, hold up. Taken from birth? Why are the Sleepwalkers doing, like, evil shit? They already are, like, engineering their own people, so I guess it's not too crazy. Well, no, he could be trained from birth, but you said taken. Like, he got abducted by his family, and it's like, now you're a sleepwalker. Volt said, what does this mean? Is that really Elon Musk's kid's name? Godzilla said, I think he was more like kidnapped. Oh, that sucks. That he got kidnapped. Sucks for him, I mean. Oh my gosh. I like accidentally named a coin grab to destroy crate, and now the game is like, and you can't get rid of it. If you get rid of it, you have to get rid of your game. Well, actually, no, that's fine, because I have like the online save. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. I have a few functions and shit that I could get rid of as well. Boom, boom, boom. Godzilla said yes. Volt said, I don't know, 100% that's the name. But that is what he tweeted out, that he was naming his child. Does he have a kid? Like, is it like he's gonna name a future kid that? Or is it like he has a kid right now that he's already named that? Oh, but Kratos, I'm going to release the crate thing that I made. Like the individual like crates and stuff from it, so that you'll be able to use them in a game. I actually mid-thing was going to try and release the crates plural, blah, blah. But then I messed up. Let's see. Yeah, I think... Wait, no. Don't edit sculpture. So let's see. Well, I could make them better. No. Just save them as they are for now. Okay. Kratos said, okay, it's up. Awesome. I will check out what you have made right now. Oh, it wouldn't be click. I keep forgetting that you don't actually click things in this game. You grab. So this is a grab to break crate. So I'm gonna check out Kratos' game and then I'm gonna end the stream. Volt said, I need to know what the hell it means. He said, is it his clone? And that's why it's such a weird name. And he said, yes, he has children. Oh, okay. Volt said, I also think the live chat has become frozen. I believe that that is correct. I do think the live chat has frozen up. Real quick, Kratos. What I'm doing right now is I am taking all these grab to do X things. Grab to blow up bomb. So let's see. Kratos said basically where I'm going with it is you cast spells like Fire Blast. Let's see, like Fireball, Ice Blast, Tornado, etc. Where the target circle is. So there will be puzzles that you have to solve via magic, like in Spellscape. Oh, okay. That sounds cool to me. I'm hyped for that. Godzilla said, bruh, imagine going to class and they're calling names and they say his name and you're like, I mean, I imagine if famous people name their kids really crazy stuff, that kind of thing will just catch on. You know what I mean? Other people might be like, oh, I thought that was cool. So then they start doing it. Grab to collect coin. Let's see, Kratos said, so you use the circle to target spells and character movement. Fascinating. Volt said the teacher would be like, are you here? Then Kaylee said, lol. Let's see. I called all of these contraptions, but they probably could have been called not that. Test. Yep, and it breaks it like it's supposed to. Test the bomb. Yep, it goes away like it's supposed to. Release. And I'll update all of these with like, maybe like sound effects and stuff like that. Make them actually cool. And then grab to collect coin. Let's see, Kratos said, be right back. I'll see you when you get back. Godzilla said, if people do that more often. Kratos said, okay, I'm back. Then Godzilla said, Mr. 77AA223 West, present. So, that one sounded like GPS coordinates or something, like an address. West. West is his last name. All that other shit was just his first name. Let's see, Volt said, this is Elon Musk's son. His name is Musk. Make him feel welcome, class. You know, that actually is interesting. The concept that you can give your kid a really crazy first name, but if the last name stays the same, it actually makes it more ridiculous. People be naming their kids the date system for Heart of Heroes. Fucking Morse code stuff that Godzilla's writes. Let's see. Kaylee said it's pronounced Greg. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now I'm going to check out Kratos' game. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Kratos. This ring is heavy as a bitch. Kratos, why is the ring so heavy? Controller's rumble pack is losing his fucking mind. I think there's a way for you to make it slide across the ground without it being like a brick. So the way you move the character is by sliding the ring into him, I imagine. Get him. Get the ring. It like pushes him. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Godzilla said, how do you bully a kid with that name? They're so powerful. Their name represents their power level. His name, it's over 9,000 characters. Let's see. Haley said, heavy like my escape room pillows, lol. I remember that. Kaylee said, secretly got weights in them. Facts, actually bricks. Kratos said, it's heavy so it doesn't leave the ground. He said, also, you didn't read. And he said, no, Nick, read the description. Use R2 to grab the circle and move it around. Hold X to make the character walk to the circle. Oh, that's cool. That's clean. I like that. I like the hold X to make the character walk to the circle. There we go. Oh my gosh. Kratos, there has to be a better way than making it a heavy ass bitch. My nigga hit the circle and then he said activated his dance moves. Volt said, that's it, my child's name's gonna be a Heart of Heroes date. Godzilla said, hello class, meet Reeves. Start having emojis for names. Oh my gosh, my controller's vibrating so hard right now. Let's see, Kratos said, click on the inside of the circle. That does feel better, actually. Clicking on the inside of the circle. I didn't know it was clickable. Oh, that actually is way smoother. The like depends on like what angle you're coming at it from. I like it. It is interesting. I wish the guy could get in the circle. Well, sorry, the girl. There are titties. I wish the girl could get in the circle. Also, I like the design you did on the girl. I imagine a lot of the time actually went into designing the character up. Let's see. Volt said, Shauna Neville's come here. You're in trouble. You just call her Shauna Neville. You wouldn't include the clicks, Renegade. You just call her Neville's. Let's Sun. I mean, not Let's Sun. Fuck. Kratos said, I really hope it's there's a better way. I believe in you, my guy. I think there is. Imp struggles to make a move like a few feet, my guy. Let's see. Kratos said, but in the short term, I only had like 10 minutes, so that's all I could do. He said, I went the extra mile on making the inside clickable. I mean, I feel like you're doing like a pretty good job so far with the design. Bolt said, my son will become good friends with... Kaylee said, she a witch. She is indeed. I think her design is really cool. Excuse me. Godzilla said, my daughter's name is Lizard, but everyone just calls her Liz. Kaylee putting up a bunch of emojis. Vol said, nah, I'd include the clicks. It ain't her if I don't say... Godzilla said her name is Mayonnaise, but everyone calls her May. That sounds legitimate. I could legitimately see someone calling their kid May, but their name's Mayonnaise. Regret. This is a regret naming your kid the Mayonnaise. Let's see. Kaylee said, my name is Chloe, but the C and I are silent. Oh, C and L are silent. Co. Wait, no. Cho. No. Ho. My goodness, I really shouldn't have taken that long to figure that out. Oh, Kaylee, what do you think of this game I made in over 30 minutes? Because I didn't do it all in 30 minutes. The goal is to try and collect all the coins and to not click on the bombs. If you click on the bombs, it lowers your score. And then Kaylee said, it's pretty cool. I'm glad that you vibe. Kaylee said, lol. Oh, by the way, Ryan said, what a massive dick. So check this shit out. When it comes to my most thumbs up thing, Simple Fighter now has almost 40 thumbs up. And right behind it is Two Player Soccer Game, which almost has 30 thumbs up. And then right behind that is Arcade Machine Player Character, which only has 20 thumbs up. And then following that is the Dungeon Prison Brawl 2-player fighting game, which has 14. I expect this one to eventually outdo this one, because this, in my opinion, is just a better this. So one of these days, I think people will learn about it and fucks with it. Let's see. Volt said, mayonnaise, Shauna Neville's. He said, I'm following in Elon's footsteps. Ryan said, put it away, Nick. Speaking of putting it away, I have to get ready for Beth and I's talk time, so I'm going to have to end the stream here. Kratos said, now that you've played it, it makes more sense, my spell idea. He said, think Spellscape, but you have to target the obstacles with the circle and then cast them. Yo, Kratos, there's a way to make player characters follow imps. I didn't have enough time to play around with it, but maybe that could be a way for you to do character movement? Well, no, I like what you're currently doing with the... What if whenever you clicked, Kratos, it emitted an object where you clicked? And that might also be hard. Fuck. I'll figure something out. I'll figure something out. I have ideas. Let's see. Volt said, peace, mate. Have a good night. Have a great night, my guys. Godzilla said, Wendy's Arby's. We have the meats. Present. Why the fuck would they be called Wendy's Arby's? We have the meats. Wendy's, their old slogan used to be, where's the beef? So I think it'd be weird for them to be like Wendy's, because it's like, where's the beef? Then Arby's, we have the meat. And then it's like one name. Speaking of which, Wendy's, I know you're watching this video. Bring back the slogan, where's the beef? And start using it in clever ways on Twitter. Like when people start getting on you, you'd be like, where's the beef? Because now it just has a different meaning than it had in the 80s. Come on, Wendy's. Keep up. Let's see. Kratos said, yeah, I know, but the circle is better. I do think the circle's cool. Volt said, EA Sports in the game. Present. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. It's your friendly boy, Jeb, like one only, logging out. Peace. See you guys soon.